Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about these signs. I was given these signs by a friend of mine. I've got 6 of them I need to cut out, and I thought, bingo, it'll be a dead easy job on the laser. I'll just use the camera system to trace it, and then I can cut them out. Unfortunately, however, they're made from Fomex, which is a PVC based product, and you cannot cut PVC on the laser. It produces a chlorine gas, which is not only toxic to the machine, like it'll corrode all the parts and you'll just end up wrecking your laser, but it also can kill you. It's a really, really bad gas, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use as a demonstration. I'm going to show you how you could do it if it was a laser safe product, and then cut out of paper using Lightburn to trace the image and then cut it out. So now that we're in Lightburn then, what we need to do is we need to get the camera up, and I'll just make this bigger for you so you can see what I'm doing. So you can see it's there on the camera. I've adjusted the exposure and everything so we get a nice clear picture, and then you want to hit the trace button. Once you've got the trace button, then there's you're able to zoom in and out with your mouse, and then you can fade the image so you can see the lines a bit better, and then I just use the sliding bar to select or make the line go bang on where I wanted it. Obviously you get the letters coming through and everything, but you can delete them after. So it's just a case of playing around with that sliding bar until you're happy. Changing the smoothness if you want as well will obviously make your lines sharper or more rounded if you, depending on what number you go to. So once you're happy with that, then you can just close out of there and edit it within Lightburn itself. So now that we're back on Lightburn main page, we can just click the show button, which will get rid of the background or the camera's vision. Basically, you can then select all the image and then ungroup it up the top there, and select it again, and then pressing Control and Shift, you click the lines that you want to keep, and you see how it stops being flashing there, and then you can just delete the rest, and that gives you the outline of the shape that you want. It's a dead simple process. And then so with certain bits you can see on this design that need the nodes edited slightly, so you just go up to the node editing tool and then drag your nodes about, twist the line shape. To add another node, you press the control button and then click on the line, and that will add another node. You can see how I'm just manipulating the lines there, the cut line, to suit the outline of the actual sign. It's quite a simple process, and you just play about until you're happy with it. So now that I'm finished editing the lines, it's just a case of zooming out, setting up the cut file itself, which is just the general way we do it. So if we've got it in the material library, we just select it. This one, I don't actually have normal paper saved for some reason, so I'm just going to go in and change the power to 10, and then that's good to, it's enough power, more than enough power for my 80 watt machine, and we just get it cut out that way. But before we cut anything, we're going to double check the alignment, and just do that by clicking show again. You can see the outline there, and then you can turn it back on and double check that it's lined up perfectly. Next, we're going to use the circular frame tool, and that will just go around the border of the sign so we can double check where it's going to cut before we cut it. That way we're not going to ruin anything. So we'll jump over to the laser now, and then we'll run that frame program. It's quite quick and efficient once it gets going, and it's dead easy. So you can see here I'm just using 4 magnets as well, just to hold down the paper. That way it's not going to blow about when the air assist comes on. So you can see the laser head's just following the outside line. It's kind of hard to pick up, but there is a red dot that I can see in person, and that just shows exactly where the path the laser's going to go. So now that it's done, the laser will cut it out, which is super quick because it's only A4 printer paper, and it makes really short work of that as well. It's really efficient, and it's a brilliant way of cutting out shapes. So maybe if you were doing stickers or whatever, this would be an ideal way of doing it. You could use this to make badges. There's loads of different things that you could do with it, to be fair. And now taking it off, you can see that it's done a brilliant job of tracing that outline and then cutting it out for us. Hopefully you've learned something in this video. Hopefully it gives you a little thing to think about, and you've liked the video. Please do give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Thank you.